Hey guys, good to see you again. I apologize for what I'm wearing. As you can see, it's wash day today. But I thought it might be appropriate after all just to wear it because I wanted to talk to you a little bit about humor. The thing that happens so often in life when I meet people, whether it's for business, whether it's just friendship, or people in the industries that I come across in life, is they're lifeless and they have absolutely no humor. When you try to tell them jokes, when you try to make them cut up, break the ice, whatever it is, they're just like, they're dead. They have nothing to say, right? Or they're really stressed, right? And you can't always run toward drugs and alcohol or sex. You need a little bit of humor to kind of shake things up. And I think the same thing applies to advertising. I think the same thing applies to relationships of any kind, business, romantic, friendship, whatever it is, I don't understand why people have this aversion to wanting to laugh. They're always like, well, I need to be prepared for it. It's like, no, you don't. You need to, in your everyday life, just add a little bit of humor to what you're doing. So I tell people, if you try to tell jokes that are appropriate, obviously, right? We don't want HR calling us, right? But you need to think about letting loose a little bit. Life is just too short. And if you're always rigid and stiff like this, then the only place that's really going to be ever appropriate is corporate America, right? Even if you're up in front of a pulpit and you're talking to people, even God likes to hear a joke every now and then, right? So I tell people, don't be so rigid. You need to loosen up a little bit, joke around a little bit, come on, But too often people have become so conditioned to, I just have to make money, responsibility. And sometimes you just have to go, getting in touch with the vibes, happy thoughts, think happy thoughts, right? You have to just understand that don't take it too seriously. You only get one life, and sometimes even in the midst of sorrow, death, taxes, Wayne Newton, you got to laugh, just relax a little bit, I know that's a hard thing to do, but if you can tell yourself, let me just take some time out of this day where I'm really stressed and I'm going to make myself laugh come hell or high water, you're going to find out that you can do that every time you find yourself in these positions where you're drowning in seriousness, as I like to call it. Don't drown in seriousness, guys. Laugh and get it out and understand it's going to be okay. And if you need someone to talk to help you to put some humor into your business, give us a call.